We're counting down the 7 creepiest things cats do while you are fast asleep. From eerie night watch rituals to sudden bursts of energy and even behaviors that could signal health concerns, these feline habits range from mildly unsettling to truly baffling. Some will surprise you, and one is a myth that has fooled generations. Which nighttime action takes the top spot? Let's begin with number 7. A cat's unblinking gaze in the darkness can feel unsettling, especially when you wake to find 2 eyes fixed on you from across the room or right beside your pillow. But this silent stare is not a sign of plotting or mischief. Domestic cats often pause in the night to quietly monitor their surroundings, drawing on instincts shaped by generations of twilight hunting. While you sleep, your cat uses finely tuned senses, ears swiveling, whiskers twitching, to pick up the faintest household sounds. These quiet check-ins usually last just a few minutes before your cat settles back down. Far from being a threat, this nighttime vigilance is your cat's way of keeping watch, making sure the territory and everyone in it remain safe until morning. A gentle rumble inches from your nose in the middle of the night isn't just a quirky cat habit. It is a full-on purring session delivered at close range. For many, this up-close serenade can be both comforting and a little unnerving, especially when you wake to find whiskers tickling your cheek. Scientists have measured the average cat's purr at 25 to 150 Hz, a range that overlaps with frequencies used in medical therapy to promote bone growth and tissue healing. Some studies even suggest that a 25 Hz vibration, like a cat's purr, can stimulate bone density in lab animals. While your cat may simply be seeking warmth and connection, this nightly purring could be their way of sharing a little healing energy. If the face-to-face routine disrupts your sleep, try gently moving your cat to the foot of the bed. Most will settle in for round 2 without protest. A twitching tail or a burst of chirping in the middle of the night can look downright eerie, especially when your cat seems fast asleep. These movements are actually a sign that your cat is deep in rapid eye movement sleep, the same dreaming phase humans have. During these short bursts, usually lasting 5 to 7 minutes, more than 90% of healthy cats will twitch their paws, flick their tails, or let out soft meows and chirps. It is normal to see these gentle motions every night, and they are nothing to worry about. Rapid eye movement twitching ends quickly, and your cat wakes up as usual. Seizures last longer than 2 minutes and leave cats confused or unsteady afterward, which is different. If you notice the movements are brief and your cat acts normal when awake, you are just witnessing a dream in action. At exactly the moment you settle into deep sleep, your cat transforms into a furry streak, tearing down the hallway like it is training for the Olympics. These wild, late-night sprints are known as the 3 AM Zoomies. While it might seem like your cat is possessed by midnight mischief, the real reason is much more ordinary and rooted in biology. Cats are crepuscular, meaning their energy peaks at dawn and dusk, not the middle of the day. Without enough playtime before bed, all that pent-up energy explodes at night. Studies tracking indoor cats with motion sensors show that those who get less than 15 minutes of evening play are far more likely to stage these midnight marathons. For a quieter night, try a short play session with a wand toy before bed. Even seated play works wonders. For many seniors, this simple routine is a game changer, helping both cat and owner get a better night's rest. A sudden pounce on your feet in the early hours isn't just your cat being mischievous, it's their inner hunter responding to a perfect storm of signals. The movement of toes under blankets, the warmth radiating from your body, and even the scent of your skin combine to mimic prey scurrying beneath the surface. Behavioral studies show that these sensory cues trigger a predatory response, especially when hunger peaks before dawn. For owners with fragile skin or sleep issues, these nightly foot attacks can mean scratches and restless nights. But there is a simple fix: switching to a scheduled automatic feeder. In a recent study, cats went from pouncing 6 times a night to just 2 after 2 weeks on a timed feeding schedule. For seniors, this low-effort solution can dramatically reduce unwanted nighttime ambushes, keeping both feet and sleep safe until morning. A senior cat pacing the hallway and calling out in the middle of the night isn't just being dramatic. It could be a sign of something much more serious. As cats age, their sleep cycles and brain chemistry change, sometimes leading to confusion and nighttime anxiety. Recent veterinary surveys show that more than half of cats between 11 and 15 years old develop signs of feline cognitive dysfunction, and that number jumps to 80% for cats over 16. For cats 17 and older, at least 40% experience disorientation, often wandering aimlessly or getting lost in familiar rooms. National data from 2024 reports that 1 in 3 veterinarian visits for senior cats now list nighttime meowing as the main concern. If your older cat has started restless pacing or loud meowing after dark, it's time to schedule a checkup. Early intervention can make a real difference, helping your cat and you rest easier through the night. Stories about cats stealing the breath of sleeping people have circled for centuries, with headlines as far back as 1791 warning parents to keep cats away from cribs. In the 1870s, American newspapers repeated these tales, blaming curious cats for unexplained infant deaths. The truth is far less sinister. Modern medical reviews, including a 2023 report from the American Academy of Pediatrics, confirm there are no documented cases of a cat causing suffocation in a sleeping person, child, or adult. Autopsies from supposed incidents reveal other causes, like sudden infant death syndrome or unsafe sleep environments. What looks like a cat stealing breath is usually a pet drawn to warmth or the gentle rise and fall of a chest. Science puts this old fear to rest. Sharing a bed with your cat may be quirky, but it isn't deadly. Across all 7 feline behaviors, one truth emerges. Our cats' nighttime quirks are driven by instinct, not malice. Understanding their patterns deepens the bond, proving there is always more beneath the mystery.